Hello and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne and I'm here we're going to do an energy reading tonight. So I thought it would be a really great night for us to just kind of tap into what is getting ready to happen. And I hope this is actually, I hope I did it right. We are going to look at all the different zodiac signs. Yeah, it did. Okay, we're going to take a look. Hello, you guys. I thought I didn't know if I did it right because I haven't done a live in such a long time, at least, well, kind of close to a year. I did it, I think, twice last year. And welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. We're going to do an energy reading, and this is going to be super, super, super fun. So for you guys, I wanted to make sure that you soul babies and soul alive, I'm so welcome to the membership. And just a bit, I'm going to read off, the new members. And I'm going to try to put them on the end of the videos too. So whatever name that you use when you subscribe into the membership, that's the name that I'll be calling out for you guys. So give me one quick second. I hope you're doing well, you guys. And let me look at that so I don't lose it. Because that's pretty cool. I am actually thrilled, and I feel so bad that I couldn't, there it is. Okay. I feel really bad, that I didn't get to do the live reading before, but I'm so happy we are here now. And you can see I'm still working on my office because that's in between work. So don't worry about the background. It's coming along. It may not look like it, but it's actually coming along. I'm doing really well. How are you doing, Allison? It's so nice to see you guys. And make sure that we are going to start off. Oh, I know where they are. My energy oracle cards are downstairs. So we're going to do it without them. I don't think you guys mind. They're really great cards to use. If you haven't checked them out, you might want to check those out. So we're going to start off with the sign of Aries. And what I've actually done is I've been hearing a lot of messages, and I don't know if you guys have been. And I'd love to hear your comments, if you have been. A lot of messages, a lot of visions, and a client of mine, she's actually my friend. We spent quite some time on the phone today, and she too is getting a lot of messages. So are you guys getting messages? Have you noticed that? Are you hearing things in your, maybe seeing them in your dreams? Hello, Canada. I know, I love aquas. And I noticed that I didn't go through the feed. Something happened. I didn't get through the feed. So I know the monthlies looked really low. You might not have even seen them, although they're posted. But aqua babies, I'm going to be doing a few monthlies, a couple, like 2 monthlies live over the next, throughout the next while of March. But we're going to take a look at the sign of Aries. There you go. See, you came on just in time. Glue baby, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at Aries. Aries, I have to say the energy is going to shift. And now you guys, we felt it when the moons are changing. So you have your new moon, you have your full moon, and each one that comes in, it does something a little bit different. So we're looking at like a form of completion kind of coming around. And I have said to you guys for quite some time that and I'll continue to, but through around August of this year, there's still going to be a lot of reconciling. Reconciling doesn't mean open the door and let that bad individual in your home. No, this could be you seeing something that you did, like in a memory. And in your mind, you saw that you did something that wasn't nice. You've got to reconcile that too, or just seeing somebody from the past in your mind, things like this. So we want to make sure that when we say the word reconcile, that just means analyze and reflect on the truth, looking at it from all different angles. And that might help you guys out a little bit who are feeling kind of stuck, like I will never forgive that person. And I don't blame you, right? Because a lot of people do some really shitty things, and that's the truth. So, but a lot of us have as well. So let's go ahead and take a look, Aries. I feel like the energy is going to shift for you guys where that little bit of piece of anger, and I'm not saying you're angry at the world or it's in any negative way, that anger is going to lift and it's going to come out just enough to open you up. Now, I feel a lot of you, this is going to be over the next 3 weeks where you're going to feel it in increments almost. And that could be Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but most likely it is actually, just all of you in general. So when we're looking at you, we've got the Queen of Swords, and that's what I'm talking about. The Queen of Swords is a person who has been through a lot in their life. They've been through a lot. They've been lied to. Everything kind of negative that we can think of in our mind, the mental, the words, being made fun of in groups of people. It goes so, 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 so deep when we're talking about what this particular individual has dealt with. And I'm seeing this as you, Aries. This is you needing to stand up in your own true self, the authenticity, the real you, the authentic you. And when we do that, you guys, this is going to be great. You're going to be able to see who is around you that's been kind of bringing that old feeling back in. I don't even think it's like your feeling for the majority of you in the group that I'm picking up your vibes on. This is like something that you probably already settled a long time ago. And this is going to be severing the ties. You're literally going to be saying, no, this doesn't work for me. Equally, if it's a contract as well, Aries, it's like, no, I will not sign this. It needs to be X, Y, and Z. And that's good. That's what we want, right? So no more settling. You aren't going to settle for nothing. And I love, love, love that. Now, we also have the Four of Pentacles, and that's what I was talking about being blocked, right? So when we go through all of this stuff, we do get blocked. We get stuck. We even get stuck in the being able to communicate what it is that we truly want. So this could be somebody having great difficulty saying the words of whatever it is you're trying to communicate to you, from you, either which way. But when we're looking at this, Aries, this is like an opportunity to open up and show the real you. That's what I heard, Aries, an opportunity to open up and show the real you. So that's really, really kind of great. And it can equally be kind of scary as well. And I have Aries in my rising. So, that's the showman side of us, right? That's the side of us that actually wants to step out into the spotlight. Now, whoever you're dealing with, whatever the situation is, whatever the experience is that you're going through, excuse me, I hurt myself shoveling snow, and it did snow again last night and this morning. It was really beautiful. I did not shovel my snow because I had this show and I didn't want to get hurt. So, but if you see me shift, that's why I'm pulled muscle, it hurts. So the world card, now this could be an opportunity that is at a distance from you. This may be a person, whatever you're dealing with. This is saying that there is a big distance between the two of you. But for this group of you, I really feel you have an opportunity coming in. And yeah, these are great cards. You have an actual opportunity coming in from somebody that is at a distance from you. And it doesn't mean that you necessarily already know them. However, I do feel that you're going to think that you know them forever. And this card is even saying that kind of sort of, with the Ten of Cups, the happy home, happy family. But, and that could be them because we are reading the other side energy. But for a lot of you, this is all you right here. It has nothing to do with anybody else. So this is about moving forward, moving to a new location. Some of you are thinking about relocating. I am hearing Italy. For some reason, you guys may want to you might be looking at a new location in Italy or in an area that looks like Italy. I have no idea why I'm staring at the words on the screen, but that's what I'm looking at. I'm like looking at all your names like in a trance. I don't know why. And then I'm hearing the word transport. So this could be a job in transportation. This could be in the airline industry. This may anything to do with transportation. This could be getting a job with Tesla and they're starting a new plant in Italy. I don't know. But whatever this is, it's going to be a really great opportunity for you. It's going to create a sense of balance. But here's the catch, Aries. You have to make sure whoever you are dealing with, whatever the situation is, if they are blocking you, you have to make the decision whether you need to let them go or you can bring them with you. And I don't mean like your family, although it could be, it very well could be. But this is talking about whatever's blocking you, it's time to actually let it go. This is going to be your big moment and opportunity, Aries, to make that choice and a forward movement. And we all want that forward movement because as we move into the further into the year, between March and June, there's going to be massive changes. There's a time it's going to speed up again. And if you haven't noticed, our planet shifted. Everything has changed. The direction of the wind comes in at a different angle. The sun is rising in a different angle. So there's a lot of things going on, planetary and in the human existence. And for those of you who don't know, I have a degree in metaphysical behavioral science, and that is the intersection of the mind, the body, and the soul. So it's pretty cool when you see actually playing out in the real world. It's not cool. I mean, sometimes it's like freaking scary. So on to the sign of let me see where we're at. Onto the sign of Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. I hope you guys are doing, you know what? Before I do that, Aries, come back, come back. I'm just going to pull you a romance card. It's not really a love reading, but I know you guys need this. Love is everywhere. Love is in everything we see, every plant, every single thing. Retreat, there you go. And Aries, this coordinates with the world card. This is about that long distance. This is you taking a break, you going on a trip, you going to this new location, going after this opportunity. But in order to make that decision, you may actually need to retreat. And for some of you, it could very well be with your actual partner. So now we're going to move on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus. And again, welcome. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus. And we are looking at the energy shifts that are taking place right now. I'm really happy that you guys have joined us tonight. And it's so good to be back out here live again. I look forward to us interacting as we go forward. But this is a great way, especially like, to just have some fun. Have some freaking fun. All right, Taurus, we have the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is walking away from somebody. Hello, San Diego. And thank you for the clap. And then we have next to it the 6 of Swords. So this is you getting ready to actually walk away from something. It's almost like a similar message to Aries, and you may very well be dealing with an Aries. But this is moving forward past what has been keeping you kind of in a place of low vibration, Taurus, in a place of feeling kind of disconnected emotionally, probably not even engaged in food. And I have in this group loves food. You love food. I love food, right? A big feast of food and no appetite. It's like the emotions have changed along with all of your desires have changed. And that's what happens when we go through the ascension. So as you move forward, this is letting go of the arguing from the 5 of Swords energy, Taurus, and saying, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. Now, we still have some of that, the pain and the experiences in us as we move forward. But it puts us in a place where that emotional stagnancy, that emotional rocking rocking the boat, the emotional rocking back and forth, from just not happy. I love you, but it doesn't feel right. I love this job, but it doesn't feel right. Whatever you're moving toward, I get the feeling is going to lead you into something very, 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 very good. And it may happen closer to the time around August. Hello, Australia. Thank you for posting your time. Then it gives me an idea of who is able to come on here and look. Okay. Yeah, one of you guys just said that you experienced a loss of appetite, and a lot of us are. You know, things are changing, the food is changing, but it's really about the global awakening. A lot of this was already there, and the flavor changes. You know, all of these things were there. We were so busy. We were so busy going in fast pace, doing this and doing that and doing this for everybody else, but not ourselves, that we missed out on it. It's like we literally miss life. Hello, UK. Welcome. So, Taurus, let's see who you're dealing with, whatever the other side is, the experience, the situation. And yeah, we're going to go from there. We have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, Taurus, is having a lot of conflict. This can be confusing information coming into you for some of you because you're leaving that Five of Swords energy, right? But for a lot of you, and you even have the some of you were dealing with somebody that was cheating on you in a romantic relationship. And then I see another group of you, it wasn't cheating romantically, it was like cheating in a work environment. So you may have been sharing ideas with a partner at work, and they were sharing it elsewhere, and they got the attention. I feel there was a lot of drama around this situation, a lot of drama around this situation. And that's why it was really hard for you to actually walk out on this particular job. So you still have that painful feeling that, you know, you were betrayed by your partner, by whoever this person or this situation was. But what we're looking at is you do have something coming in that is going to awaken you into, well, for me, this is the global awakening right here. This is what we are all, each and every one of us, have, are, or will be. Most of us are going through it right now, where it's across the globe. It's international. This is that like illusional part, right, of who we are. So you may be dealing with a fellow Taurian, and I felt that from the beginning of the reading, and I do see it here as well. But I also feel Gemini is in this reading. Sagittarius is in this reading, and Virgo. Their energy is in this reading as well. But what this is about really releasing everything around you. It's time for you to do it, and you know it. And that feeling, that low vibrational feeling, Taurus, is what's going to help move you forward in this situation, because there is a lot of feeling of betrayal attached to this. There is a lot of ego. There we go. Ego. Okay. So there's pride, and pride is ego. So somebody had a big ego around you and probably were doing things that were unkosher, unethical. But I do see that getting ready to turn around for you. And for those of you who are interested in love, maybe this is a person you're dealing with in a love relationship. Let's take a look at what your, yeah, keep growing. That's right. Hi, Jason. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I think you just got off work, right? Then you post you were coming after work. Okay, we have the card of engagement. So this very well could have been a situation where you were engaged to somebody, you were getting ready to get married, and everything kind of came out. The illusions, the drama, and I do feel there was a lot of drama. There's Captain Lovebug back there. He's getting comfy. And this drama really, it just, you know, it hurt. It hurt. So you guys, I hope this helps. This is about you being able to actually move forward and create the opportunity that is going to present itself to you. But if you're stuck in that misery, you'll miss out on it. You won't see it. So we want to make sure that you see it. So now on to the sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini babies, and welcome. It's so nice to be back out here, you guys. It really is. It's been a long time. I made sure I went to the bathroom. I locked the doggy door. I was watching a person one time. This is like a few years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. But it was a reader on YouTube, and they were like dancing. They didn't show their face, but they were like dancing. They're like, I knew I should have went to the bathroom before I came on stage. It was really funny. It was really funny. Oh my gosh, Geminis, I feel a big shift is coming in for you. This is going to be a good shift. I also am being drawn to light this Palo Santo. So I feel for some of you, you need to start clearing your home out. Get rid of the old musk smell, like from old boxes and whatnot. Uh, and open the windows up, even if it's snowing. I open my windows in the snow because it gets warm up here, with all the electronics and whatnot. But regardless, even up here, I can smell musty, like from old boxes and whatnot. And as you go through the ascension process, you guys, your senses are going to become more heightened. You're going to be hearing things better, even through the ringing in your ear. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the live show, in the Soul Live membership. Yeah, we're going to talk about those ringing ears, and we're going to see what you guys come up with too. But this is a really great time right now, Gemini, for you to clear everything out. Cleanse you, cleanse your home, cleanse your car. I'm hearing car. So some of you might have a lot of negative energy that is surrounding your car. Can you have negative energy by going into a negative work environment? Oh yeah. Just pulling on the parking lot, just like in little invisible pig pen right around your car, So let's pull the cards for you, because I do feel there is a big shift coming in for some of you gems, a big one, but it's going to be in a very, it's fearful and then exciting. So it's almost like an adrenaline rush, where we're a little afraid because we don't know what's on the other side. Those of you who've gone skiing and you get ready to jump off, and it's like, whoa, the first time I looked down, I went, I'm not going down there. I'm not doing that. But then I did it, and it was like I've been doing it my whole life. It's like, it's just so much fun. So, oh, Gemini, you have the star card right here, and that's a great card. And that's what I mean. Your energy is literally shifting. Now, the star card, it can be an Aquarius, and this is all about you stepping into a place of yourself. Through the ascension, we actually see what it is we truly want in life. Who we want to be, where we want to go. And that's what I feel is coming in here. And that's how we get to decide, like, well, I really wish for this. Because with all the illusions and running in fast pace our entire life for thousands of years, not just, the year 2020, 2021. This is like the opportunity for you to say, I forgot who I was. And now I remember who I am. And that's what I think is happening for a lot of you. It's that enlightenment that comes through this journey, Gemini, where it's like we wake up and say, I wish I wish I am the star in my own life. And that's what I feel is going on. It's like you are stepping into a place of, I'm hearing the word perfection. So that may be very clear and specific, like for a small group of you, maybe you use that word frequently. But this is like the purity in you is coming out. So whatever was ick in you is getting ready to be cleansed out. And I'm talking about your pores. I'm talking about your inner body. And when you cleanse your inner body, wow, watch what comes out your pores, right? And it's everything. It comes out in your energy as well. That invisible part that I tap into, that we talk about, right? So something's going to be given to you. Some of you are actually going to be in the spotlight. You're going to get an offer, an opportunity to march into a brand new career endeavor. And I am seeing, what are those people? TV reporter. I think it looks like a TV reporter, a news anchor kind of person. They talk out front of a building. So some of you might be getting an opportunity like that coming around your way. Whatever it is, it's in the public eye where they actually see you. You have to dress a certain way. You have to look a certain way. Because, like some of you have readings with me where I have like no makeup on. I look like I'm just like all tied up in a little bun. And, it's like that's my day. I don't have to put makeup on. And I like those days. I like that feeling of freedom. But with this, it's going to come an amazing wish being granted. Now, this could be an opportunity that you've been working on for a really long time. Some of you, your entire life. Oh, okay. Thank you, Allison. This is she's just saying that she's been seeing a lot of synchronicity numbers. Now I have as well, but the numbers I'm seeing are not just they're not just the 222s. Mine are progressive numbers. So a lot of you'll be seeing different stages of different numbers of angel numbers, and those are some of the things we're going to talk about, in the membership. And it's like super really cool, and I'll talk about it on YouTube as well. But it's just really kind of cool. Now that you've experienced those numbers, what are you going to do with them? What do they mean to you? And that would be a really fun thing to share as well. Now, again, Gemini, this is, oh, okay, whoever you've been dealing with, whatever's been going on, we have the Four of Pentacles on the opposing energy. You may have been in a situation where you were waiting for them to present you the offer, whether this is a job or an actual person. For a lot of you, I really feel, Gemini, this is a job, an actual job. But there could be a person attached to it, right? Now, we do have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, and I already said Aqua Baby. I feel Pisces is in this reading, and so is Capricorn and Leo. Yeah, they're in this reading as well. Now, we have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is sitting there going, yeah, I don't really know what to do. Now, this could have been going on from the moon that took place in the beginning of the month, but for a lot of you, it happened in February. Some of you, this happened in January, where you may have applied for the job, probably more than one, a multitude of different jobs, and you've been wondering, what the heck are these job offers? Am I ever going to get them? I mean, look at that person. They look super sad, right? I had to hold on to these cards for 3 months before I could use them. They had such bad vibes. I had to put them in the box and I locked them up, and I had to go in and sage them a few times and then pull them back out. Oh, we are on Gemini. Charity Rose. So this is an opportunity for them to now bring it in. And I feel you're going to make a decision. You could have absolutely two different opportunities coming in, because that's what these cards are saying. One of them I feel is going to be blocked, and it's going to put you on a we want to bring you in, but we need to do a few more things, right? You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had that happen? It's like, we want to bring you in, but we need another week. And in that time frame, you just lost a job offer. So you are in a position right now, whatever this opportunity is, Gemini, you're going to have to make that decision, especially, this could be the job that is the better of the two. But if they don't pick you, then you've lost that other job offer. You see, so it's like it's going to be a very, very difficult decision for you to make. But I feel you guys are going to make it really, really well. You're going to open your heart up. Here's the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be the person you're getting the offer from. But for a lot of you guys, this is you opening up your heart, saying, okay, now inside of me, as the Queen of Cups, if I'm the Queen of Cups, what makes me freaking happy, right? Which one of these is the right thing for me? What's going to make me happy? And if we can sit back and wait for this other opportunity on the offbeat chance that they are going to present it to you, follow your gut, man. Open your heart up, follow your gut, because only you're going to know what the true answer is in this situation, right? But for some of you, this is I'm feeling that not a new, this is a person on a romantic level. Okay, we're gonna talk, Jones. I know a lot of people are not into love right now, but love is what heals the world. So we got to talk about love, because love is in plants. It's in this computer that I'm looking at. There was a lot of love in that. That was expensive love there. Right? This is an opportunity to finally hear what they did. Okay. And there's always been like this little itch inside of you, like I wish I could know why they turned their back on me. I wish I know why they did whatever they did. Now this could be romantic and it could be in family or friends. No, not yet. And not Libra yet, no. And for a lot of you though, I feel this is somebody who was in and out of your life. And they may have made you feel as though you were the queen of their world, you know, like you really were in love with this person. And I do feel they were a very romantic individual, a lot of Pisces kind of energy and Cancer energy in there. No, not Scorpio. But let's take a look at your love card here, your love card. Yeah, so you guys are a little stuck on in the love area because it didn't even want to fly out, right? So if I'm having a hard time having cards fly out, that can indicate confusion, which all of that is here. Keep an open mind. Okay, your soulmate may not be what you thought it is. And that's what this whole journey is too, is seeing everything from different perspective. So the person that, you know, how in the movies you see that one person that is ornery as all get out. The two people fight, and then in the end, they have this wild, beautiful love, romantic interlude. You know, in the end, they become a partnership. But that's like two opposing energies, and they heal themselves through those movies. You know, they see the other person's side, that stubbornness in them kind of gets left by the wayside. But by having an open mind, it's also going to open the door to this brand new opportunity for you. So, Gemini, have a wonderful evening, and on to the sign of Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome, you guys. I'm trying to write this down as we go so that we don't, so I can post it when I'm done, right? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so. You know, I keep seeing cooking, all right? It's really weird, like chef, like a chef Krabby Patty, right? Like a chef. And cancers, I feel that some of you might be looking at nutrition over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Now, if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're rolling into spring. Our spring, you know, just happened on Saturday was the first day as we enter into the spring season, which, you know, is snowing here. So I think it started snowing Sunday night here. Uh, this is like awareness of the they started talking about like body anatomy, like the cortex and things like this. And some of you might be actually studying anatomy, studying reflexology. And if you are, what I just heard, if you are, it is the right thing to do. Hello, Lorraine. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And they're saying keep on doing it. Now, again, they're showing me somebody cooking, you know, cooking, and I feel it's very nutritious. Now, some of you might be starting your own little cooking show. Maybe it's a little cooking show here on YouTube, whatever it is. Make sure you blow the ich away from you. The stagnancy has a tendency to create a negative impact. So if we haven't opened our doors up in a week, it's going to feel really negative in the home because there's no movement. It doesn't, you know, shift. So by shifting, by opening up your windows, by opening up your doors, Cancer babies, you're actually going to shift this energy in your favor, is what I feel this is. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm looking at what you, auras are easier to see with a white background. Are they? You can pick up hues, you know, from different things that are going on in the room around me. And I haven't finished completely painting in the back. But yeah, you'll get used to seeing them everywhere. They're all over the place. Okay, Cancer. Now, Cancer, we have the 6 of Swords, and somebody else just had the 6 of Swords as well. Who was that, you guys? Was that Gemini or Taurus? But the 6 of Swords is moving away from negative thinking, negative talk. It's staying away from the people around you that are like telling you, you can't do that. And you know what, Cancer, you can do that. If you want to start a cooking show, get up and start a cooking show. Check and do all your research. But whatever this is, you are walking away from it. We have the Magician card. So this is walking away from your own uh this is somebody in your life who is trying to block you, somebody who might even be using manipulative tactics. The card did come out in the reverse, and although I don't typically read reverse, I read it through the message that I hear, but not always the card, because it's easier, for me to do that. And the message that you end on is the one you guys will remember. So if we start off saying how great life's going to be and then we end on a bad note, you're going to walk away going, man, I feel so bad. And we have to do it reverse. That's we, meaning me and my guides, my angels, right? So whatever this is, I feel you're walking into a brand new opportunity that you are literally creating this on your own. You're moving toward away from the negative naysayers around you, and you're starting this brand new idea, this opportunity. This is something you've created. Now, this could be anything in life. This could be a coloring book. This could be a t-shirt. And you're like, I'm going to get online and I'm going to do this. This could be anything in your life. Because right now we're looking at opportunities that are going to be very beneficial for us and the world. It's got to have some value in the world, right? And I feel that whatever you're doing, it is going to have value. It's going to have, again, I'm seeing the word nutrition, nutritional value. So we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups is emotional satisfaction. This is love in a big, big, beautiful way. This is cleansing out the soul, cleansing out the old emotions, and allowing everything to pour out of you, to release everything, right? Remember when I said the stagnancy, you got to open things up to get everything moving, because if I had nothing open, the smoke would have nowhere, they wouldn't move, right? This is smoke. And that's what is taking place. You're going to cleanse, you're going to cry. A lot of you are literally going to cry. You might cry your eyes out, male or female, it doesn't matter. Gentle men cry, and so do gentle women. This is about cleansing of all of the pain and suffering that we go through in our lifetime. It could be from one incident, it could be from a multitude. For a lot of you, I feel this is one individual in particular, or it could be like, your whole family, but it's just like one sector. Oh, how cool. Leo, Leo Kroon, said they want to run a zoo. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then we have next to it the King of Pentacles. So this is a huge opportunity for you that can bring you a lot of money by walking away from whatever that is manipulating you. And I mean in a toxic way. I don't mean, my partner and I aren't getting along right now. So no, this is somebody who's being deceitful, somebody who's actually trying to hurt you. Okay. This is, some of you, this is a Taurus. I also feel Libra's energy is attached to this as well. Libras, and it could be right on the cusp of Libra and Virgo. So, it's one or the other, but I feel they're right there. They may kind of go back and forth. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here, and then we have all the cups energy, which you really feel is you, Cancer. Some of you are going to get an opportunity from a person. This is like a love romantic relationship. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think the last love relationship reading I did for you guys was really very, very positive, Cancer. But we're going to take a look at this now and look at love and see what This is like a brand new start. What I'm hearing for you, Cancer, is this is a brand new opportunity that you're going to be so freaking happy because it's going to fill your world up with security. It's going to fill your mind up with joy. So again, you're letting go of the negative thinking and filling your mind up with joy. That's what I said before, right? Yeah. Ah. Hello, Taurus moon. I did do, oh, hello, lovely Libran. Codependency. There you go. And that's the situation. And it doesn't have to be romantic because we can be in a codependent work situation, family situation. Codependency, toxic relationships happen in every aspect of life. And remember, our love readings for the rest of the month of March, and I'm going to be doing some of them live here over the weekend, over the next week. But it's dealing with domestic violence, right? And that's toxic as all get out. And for a lot of you, this is literally saying, you know what? I don't care what happened back then. I want the brand new person. I want the brand new job. I want the new experience. I want to feel happy again, and there is an opportunity coming in. So as you move forward, make sure that you are paying very, very close attention. If this is a true manipulator, my darlings, you have to make sure that you are one step ahead of them, actually probably five, because they're so good at reading your energy. They're very good energy readers, but not in a way like me, not in a positive way. All right, you guys. So Cancer, I hope that does you well. And on to the sign of Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. I'll try to go through these a little faster. Oh my goodness, it's kind of taking a while, right? So Leo babies, I feel like grudge. I'm hearing the word grudge. So for some of you in this group, you may have been dealing with somebody or even your own self where there was like a grudge going on between you, between coworker, your partner. It could be the movie The Grudge. I hope not. I didn't watch it, but it's not one that I want to watch. Now we have the Knight of Wands that just flew out. And the Knight of Wands is an in and out kind of an energy. This is, that back and forth. This is an opportunity that I feel for you may have come in and leave and come out, back and forth. And I do feel for a lot of you, this is an actual job opportunity. I feel it has to do directly with writing and a pen. Writing with a pen, it could be like the pen, maybe that's the name of the newsletter, news place, I don't know. Or writing with a pen. So simple, right? But with this comes the Eight of Pentacles, and it is an opportunity that surrounds your work. This is a person that would come in and out that was a lot of work for you to do. Whatever it is like you have to focus on you. You have to focus on your work in order to avoid whatever drama I feel this individual may have brought in the past. But for a lot of you, this is a brand new opportunity coming in where if you are pointing your head down too far and you don't pick it up enough, maybe you don't go outside and you don't step outside, but had you stepped outside, the love of your life was right out the door watching, whatever was going on in the neighborhood. So this is making sure, hello, Ireland. This is making certain that you know exactly what direction you're going. It's not a baby step forward. This is a knight. This is a gallant movement forward, a big gesture for you, especially because there is no page here. So probably going directly right into it. So for some of you, I feel this is an opportunity that is going to, well, obviously excite you with the wands here, but this is going to open your gateway into a new path of opportunity. That's what I just heard. And what they're showing me is you have like this new avenue that is going up. So it's a form of ascension in the human world. That would be like a job, a career opportunity, even a relationship. Now, whoever you're dealing with on the other end, we have the Five of Wands and we have the Three of Swords. And that's a lot of pain. There's a lot of quarreling, arguing, battling. You were, hurt by this individual. The Three of Swords, that's heart, that's the love hurting our heart, but it can also be other health issues as well. But for you guys, I don't feel this is health. This is your mental health, yeah, where they may have been arguing with you a lot. I feel it was like a setup almost. I know that sounds really negative, right? But I do, you guys. I don't know why. But Leo, whoever it is, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this may very well be you. So as a Leo, you're brave, you're gallant, you are, this is like nothing for you to take that action forward when you're in your healthy vibes. You know, when you're in your healthy vibes, people are drawn to you. You literally do bring in that Wands energy. And you, as this Knight of Wands, Leo, Aries, and Sag, you have an opportunity coming in where you may need to open your heart up. And that might not be an easy thing to do. And you've been working a really long time on it. If this is a person, this is somebody that hurt you in the past, that there was a lot of arguing. And, you know, when we're not on the same page with somebody, my twin flame and I used to argue, and it's like we weren't on the same page. But yet then other times we just really click, right? So it just depends on what's going on with this particular situation. But if this is a job, I feel this is an opportunity that you're going to love it. It's not only going to get you excited and get you up on that horse and finally taking action toward what it is you truly want and working hard. And this is something you've been working at. For some of you, this is a degree in writing where you may have actually got your degree recently and you have an opportunity rolling in between now and the month of May, M-A, May, not March, but May. And it is going to be good. Now, this job is going to be highly competitive, a highly competitive opportunity. And we could see where that would be a possibility right now, today, in today's world, right? Where writing, you know, on any level may be a big competitive industry. We also have the Three of Swords, and you may have been betrayed by somebody in the past, somebody that, well, you trusted. This could have been a partner in your life, in your romantic life, that affected you, and it made you kind of get out of balance in the other sector of your life. Nine of Cups. Now, this could have been alcohol. You may have been dealing with somebody with alcohol, and that's why the quarreling took place. This is, so some of you, that's absolutely what it is. You're dealing with a person around you that may be drinking a little bit much, and it's causing a lot of confusion, and you're looking at them like, do I or don't I? Do I, you know, leave, or do I stay? But I feel they're watching you. That whoever this person is, no matter what area of your life is, this individual, this situation is watching you. I think it's on Atea. Did I say that right? Atea. I believe it's on. You can give it a go. But yeah, you can ask. And I will, you know what? I will stop after this. And that way, if anybody wants to ask a question, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that. Otherwise, it gets me kind of going. And that's what happened like a year ago when I stopped doing it. It just like, I couldn't see anything. It was the weirdest feeling. I'll have to share that with you sometime about the live reading that I did. So this is an opportunity to march in and be the real you, to step in and say, look, this is the way it is, but not from a place of power and dominance with your partner, with whoever this is, because this could be a business partner that you're dealing with as well, right? This could be a family member as well. But whoever this is, and it could be you, but what this is like, instead of coming in full force going, I demand that you do this, or this is somebody coming in with a lot of compassion and showing them through their words and through their past, your past. You might have drank in your past, or you may have known somebody else, but it's like words of wisdom that I feel you're going to share with this situation, and you're going to turn this situation around. Now, if it's a job, OMG, this is like the Nine of Cups. This is your wish come true with the King of Cups here. This is an opportunity. It's highly competitive, and you could get stabbed in the back, most definitely, and you may have in the past. But this is the opportunity that you've been wanting for a really long time. or if you've ever even, maybe not even ever had it. Now, when it comes to LOVE, we're going to pull a card on love. Love, baby, love. I love love. I love love. All right, Leo, what do we have for you? Yeah, a lot of you, this is going to be work. Now, keep in mind, again, you guys, you know, being open to love is everything in the world. It's loving the animals, it's loving the earth. It doesn't mean just, you know, I got to love the person who's really mean that lives next door. Because that openness is what connects us as a universal group of a universal group of souls. You have to release your ex, Leo. Release your ex, whatever took place, whatever arguing, whatever you got stabbed in the back, whatever this is, whatever the experience is, let it go, because this new opportunity, highly competitive opportunity, yeah, you may have to argue your way through and prove that you're worth this opportunity, but it is going to be well worth that. Well worth that. All right, you guys, I'm sorry about that. I will take questions. Yeah, you can pop those up, and thank you for doing that. But I'll also, while I wait, I'll, you know, I'll see them as I go, and I'll look. Oh my goodness. It is 6:21 my time. And you know, it's really funny. I ordered a vacuum today. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. I shared this with my friend earlier, but I ordered a vacuum, and I ordered it for home delivery. It was here within like 4 hours. It was like boom, they just dropped it off. I was like, whoa. And it said it was from a particular delivery company that delivers food. And I was like, I didn't order food. And then I decided, well, if it is food, when I go out there, if it is food, I'm going to eat it. I'm just going to eat it because I was hungry, but it was a vacuum. All right, we're going to take a look at beautiful, beautiful Virgo. Virgo, let's see. Is the chat working? I don't know if the chat is working or not, but I will look as we go along so that we aren't on here for 4 hours, because we could be. We really could be. So let's take a look at our beautiful Virgo. You know, Virgo, there's this intensity of a little bit of crying, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of sorrow, and it's coming from the heart chakra itself. It's more the heart chakra than, I mean, obviously it's in the solar plexus, but the real depth of the pulling sensation is in the heart. This may be for a group of you that have recently come into this journey, into this global awakening, which is really kind of, you know, not a fun experience, because it leaves us in a state of confusion. But through this journey, we recognize when we are overgivers in life. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is like ebb and flow, balance. You know, it's like me giving. I give on YouTube freely, and I get a little bit, you know, from those commercials, and not a whole lot from me particularly. But if I don't get back, then I am doing something for absolutely no reason, and all it's going to do is wear the heck out of me. So we have to give in order to get. A friend of mine said, because she does what I do, and she was saying that people, her friends, she'll talk to them, but they hear, they follow the advice, but they forget the advice came from her. And that's because they didn't pay for it. You know, it's like, it doesn't have to be with money. It's through, like here, like with me, that's like a subscription, right? It's like it's ebb and flow, give and take. And that's what I feel is getting ready to finally take place in your world. So this cleansing, this pain, this feeling, this pulling in your chest, and it's an awful feeling, because it feels like a freaking alien is going to pull out of your body, right? It's like tug, and it's a crazy, crazy journey. Yeah, you've been tired. And Lorraine is going through the journey, and she was just saying she's been tired. And it is broken shoe love is so pure. I don't know what that means. Did you break a shoe? No, I'm sorry, I'm just being funny. No, look, this is an absolutely exhausting, and you guys are gonna feel tired again, and right now, over the next 3 weeks, you probably will. You're gonna feel pushed and going forward and then pulled back, and pushed and going forward and pulled back. So, as you go through there and you actually look at it, sorry, I'm just taking a quick peek, see. Um, you're gonna recognize who and what you've been overgiving to. I feel for a lot of you, it does have everything to do with love. We have the Knight of Cups here, and when we're talking about the Knight of Cups, Virgo, this could be emotionally a love connection for you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But for a lot of you, this is like attracting the dream, but I feel you never got to get it back. So you may have been approached by a lot of people, Virgo, that promised you through love of your job, your career. They promised you an opportunity, created this illusion around you, and you overgave to them. And I feel it happened over and over again. It wasn't a one-time thing. It could be a one-time thing for some of you, but I feel it was a repetitive cycle. But let's take a look and see what is going on the other side. Now I feel Libra is in this reading. Libra's in this reading. Their energy is there. Yeah, it could be you if you're right up next to a Libra. But I also feel Capricorn is in this energy, and so is Sagittarius and Cancer. Cancer. We have the 5 of Pentacles that came out, and the other one is the King of Cups that wanted to come out. So with this, I'm going to pull one more just in case. For those of you that love the cards. Well, it definitely captured the zodiac signs that I was talking about, which is really good. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out. It's feeling rejected, unwanted, and abandoned. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's what this global awakening is about. And the energy shifts that are coming on are going to trigger a lot of people right back into this. So over the next 3, 4, rolling into 6 weeks down the road, a lot of us are going to be like, doesn't feel good. Something doesn't feel right. And this is all meant for you to tap into your own energy and pay attention to what's going on around you. For a lot of you, this was love. This was a love relationship that it just didn't work out. They kept promising you the moon, and you gave them whatever it was they wanted, and they took and they left you feeling alone and isolated is what I heard. Isolated. So, I'm being prompted to say something. Oh, I had moved it. It was letting me know that, hey, you got people talking down here. I like the little things that happen online that help guide us, as we're doing things like this. It works well. I have the Page of Swords here, and with the Page of Swords, I'm seeing that there is, yes, Maxine, rejection is protection. In some cases, I absolutely agree, and it could be protection from them to us and us to them as well, right? We could be being pulled away from hurting them as well. But with this, there's this, you need to do some research when it comes to understanding. And I feel for a lot of you, this is actually, and I know you may not like to hear it, but it is called covert narcissism. This is called people who are very good at twisting words and manipulating us to where we can't see too clearly, and we wind up giving them everything around us. Right now, gentlemen and gentle ladies, do not give your money out to anybody right now. There are so many scams, and not only are they out there, but they are getting ready to heighten over the next several months and rolling into next year. So with this, make sure that you can recognize if it's an illusion or a reality. And that's where you want to go. You want to make sure this is a reality. If this is a person, they really are talking the talk, not just, they're going to walk. Wait, what is it? Walk the walk, not talk the talk. They're going to do everything they say. And that's what you want them to do. And they could be absolutely in love with you, but for a lot of you, I feel you're going to sever ties with whoever this person was. Because when this sense of truth comes out, it's like this opening inside of you, right? And Virgo, this is what you need. This is this cleansing inside of you, grabbing onto your own personal energy within you to kind of step into the power of the King of Cups is beautiful. Because this is a person, this is you in your highest form saying, okay, I know how to love. And what you and I had, this was not love. Okay, this job and the way I was treated, this is not love. So it's recognizing the difference of what you've been experiencing throughout your life and coming into this beautiful opening. I feel it's actually more personal. It's like self-love in this particular group. And the self-love is what's going to bring you the true love of your life later on down the road, right? They can't be our true love if we don't love ourselves first. And most of us are taught, no, no, we got to love everybody else but us. If we love ourselves first, that's selfish. And that's not true. So let's take an overall look at the romance and see how that fits in here. I'll pull it in from every angle for you guys. All right, my dears, we have healing family issues. And that's what we're talking about. Healing family issues is a big deal. That's that heart chakra. That's all the love that you have inside of you for this person, for this opportunity. This is being able to pull it all forward, cleanse it out and say, all right, now I'm ready. Now I see who I am. I have healed and I am ready to move forward. When we're ready to move forward, that's when we're ready to actually start looking into the world on how we fit into the world, or enhance what we're already doing, changes things like that. All right, you guys, I hope that works for you. Have a great week and on to the sign of Libra. Hello, Libra. We are only halfway done. Oh my gosh. All right, let's take a look at you guys. I'm fidgeting because my back hurts. It's like, oh my God, my back is killing me. It only does it when I'm not connected. Okay. So Wendy M was just sharing that she's kind of going through the withdrawal symptom of the mom and child separation. And then let me tell you, that is a hard thing to go through. And that's what I was doing the end of last year. You guys watched me go through it, where I was separated from one of my children, and it was so painful, right? Because we don't want them to, that's like saying goodbye to your child that's going to move to a different country and you may not ever see them again, like physically see them, right? So this is, yes, that's why, Charity, because I hurt my back. I had to shovel snow twice, and it was really hard. So yes, that's how I hurt my back. But that separation anxiety is absolutely, absolutely painful. And for each and every one of you, if you dealt with a twin flame on any level of life, not just romantic, that separation is the same feeling. It's the same thing. And it does it to all of us. So Libra, we have the Page of Wands right here, and that's about taking a baby step forward, taking one step forward as you move into a new sector of your life. Some of you are getting ready to actually going to get 2 job offers, I feel. But what this really is this is like the inner child within you. It could be your own child, your parents. This is a couple. And I haven't been pulling 3 cards out, but 3 cards came out for a reason. Everything happens in my readings for a reason. So as we look at this is a child needing to make amends with his parents. This is taking an action forward. But it's also what you and I were talking about right now, about this separation from our own children. And I do feel that it wasn't by chance we started talking about that through your message on that. And that's the neat thing about live, right? I think that's a really cool part about live readings. So let me see who you're dealing with. We do have the King of Pentacles. We have a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag. And some of you, I feel there is a little bit of sword energy in there. It could be Libra itself. There's a sword energy right there that I'm talking about, but it feels like it might just be on a cusp. So they could roll back. They might have a little bit of a split personality. It could actually be a Gemini. We have the Six of Swords, and this is moving past all the difficult challenges that this particular unit has had. Mother, family, child, parents, whatever you're dealing with. For some of you, this is absolutely a company situation where you're going to get a job offer from a company that has two owners. I know that sounds weird. Like, where'd that come from? They're showing me two owners. There's two people in high authority power. One runs this side, one runs this side. And this happens quite a bit in business, if you're familiar with business. But this opportunity is going to get you excited about life again. So this particular group, and I think I just said this not too long ago in a different reading, this is actually meant for somebody, one of my Libra babies. This is going to open you up to just embracing, like, okay, now I'm ready to move forward in life. Okay, now things are okay. Now I can handle the changes that are going on. And we have the Sun card. So this is your inner child opening up, and that's what I'm talking about. This is the enlightenment that we go through this journey, as well as we have the Princess of Pentacles. So it's taken a really long time. It was in reverse, so that would be super long time. This has been a long time in the making to gain some balance and structure in this organization and within you. Whatever the changes are, I feel they're going to be implemented right around you in your work environment, and it's going to be very advantageous for you. It's going to help you feel good about going to work again, and that's good. That could be drawing up boundaries. We're all making changes in our work environments to accommodate everything that's going on. But I feel this is going to be more of like a win-win situation for you guys. So let's pull a romance card for you and see what they want you to know. Well, you have two. Now, when it comes to the love front, I mean, there is a very absolutely an opportunity, not just for one, but maybe two, maybe even three or four people. It's like you're moving this baby step forward. It puts you in the spotlight. And for a lot of Libras, you stand out in a crowd. You really do. Just by your grace and your elegance, you and the Virgos, you kind of bump right up next to each other. It's not to say that others don't, but this is just part of who you are. We have express your love and playfulness. So if you are getting offers or if you are putting yourself out there in the spotlight, be playful. Don't just sit there and look pretty and go, don't do that. No, no, no. That's what you used to do. Now you're going to be playful. Now you're going to have fun. Now you're going to be excited. And because of that, you're going to express, I really like you. I really want to get to know you better. I know we're on virtual, but boy, I'd love to talk to you on the telephone or whatever, the dynamic is that you are dealing with. This is about boldness coming out in you. One baby step forward can absolutely turn your whole life around over the next few weeks if you're taking it in the right direction, like taking the right opportunity for you. Now, that's a pretty cool reading, Libra. And now we're going to move on to the sign of Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. How are you? Do we have any Scorpios here right now? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It was really cool. The dog, he's so happy with the snow. This morning, he just couldn't wait until I opened the door because he had to go run out in the snow, and he kept watching me, waiting because he wanted to go out and play. It was super cute. He's just adorable. I love my dog. And he is, how we can bond with animals, and definitely we do. A lot of I love this because a lot of the shelters don't have animals out here in Colorado, and I'm hearing that's happening kind of all over right now, where the people are adopting the animals, which is really cool, right? So let's take a look at beautiful Scorpio energy. You know, I keep hearing the words, "I'm feeling fine." And now it's really funny because it's coming through in a way that it's like, "I'm feeling fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." You know, when people do that, "I'm fine. Why do you keep asking? I'm fine." And obviously they're not fine, or we wouldn't keep asking. There's a reason they're irritable. So some of you might be going through that irritability that I'm talking about. Yes, it's Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. You might be feeling a little bit irritated, especially as we get closer to the 28th of the month. The 28th and 30th, between the 28th and 30th, it's going to be very significant for this particular group of Scorpios. I do not know why. Some of you are actually going to hear, you're going to hear things. You're going to hear, it's almost like a lifting of a veil in your own surrounding. This could be hearing voices that you know are not, you're not crazy. This could be things moving. This could be, you know, something on the paranormal side. But for a lot of you, I feel this is more like energy. We do have the seven of swords that came out, and the seven of swords is a liar, cheater, thief card, and that's where things really can get exposed. So if we're looking at this energy, this stagnant, you know, you're a little bit grumpy, right? This is what this group of you, and a lot of us have been, or it's up and down, it's back and forth. One minute we're happy, and the next minute it's like, I'm so freaking bored. You know, I just want to go. And now we know what our kids felt like letting him when we didn't let him outside, or my dog when he was waiting to go outside. This seven of swords is about learning your lessons and being able to move forward into something that is more suitable for you. And I feel it's absolutely in your work environment. For a lot of you, most definitely in your work environment. Scorpio, you have the sign of the Queen of Wands, which could be you being on the cusp of Sagittarius, right? But for a lot of you, it could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Some of you are dealing with a person that I feel they really kind of tricked you. You know, there was some trickery in there, if that makes sense. It's such an odd word, right? Trickery, but that's really what it is. There's like no other way to say it. It's like they just tricked you, and the sly move of the hands. You know, it's like, how'd you do that, right? It could be positive, it could be negative, but in this case, it's actually coming through as very negative. And that's okay, because with this negative energy comes this huge, huge lesson that you are going to see. It's almost like in order for us to never turn around and go back to something negative, we have to be kicked in the pants, or in the butt in my case, right? Like, I will never shovel snow again. I wish that were true. But I don't like shoveling snow. I never have. I hate it. I love to watch it, but I don't like to shovel it. But this is an opportunity, I think, that's going to come in for you, where if you turn around at whatever you were dealing with in the past, Scorpio, if you look back, not to stay back there, not to go talk to them, but if you take and you do a quick onesie and reconcile whatever happened, you're going to pull that one lesson, and it is going to kind of like connect you internally. Scorpio, you're very heightened in your senses, especially when you're in a high vibration. You're just like riding high, and you can read people a lot, which is why a lot of people fear you, and I don't mean like you're mean, but there's just like this whoa kind of vibe, that can come from a Scorpio in a good way, though. It's not bad. Turn around, take a look at whatever this was, because you have an opportunity coming in, and there you go, right there. There's the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords. This is moving away from whatever was restricting you. Remember, I said, turn around and look at the lesson. Swords are about lessons, Scorpio. So when we look at the lesson here, some of you, this is a family member that I feel kind of did you dirty a little bit. But see, the thing is, this is like a healing going to take place. This is like that illumination coming through. When you turn around to look at that one lesson, look for the lesson. Okay, this feels familiar. Let's see what this is. Let me go back in my mind and remember. You're going to see it. You're absolutely going to see it, but I feel it's like a trigger. So this may not be the family person that you're dealing with, but it's going to trigger something from the past. It's going to interconnect you, which is the live reading that I'm going to be doing for you as soon as we move out of the snow period, because I didn't want to be shut down. If I got shut down on an energy reading, that's okay, right? But not when we're talking about an intense topic like that. So this is like a maybe even like a triangle, maybe associated to this particular situation. For some of you, this is an opportunity that is going to, because you've done the work, because you have let go of whatever was restricting you, and you are going to see that a lot. I would imagine it's going to be through all of the readings on YouTube. I'm not watching too many. I watch a couple of people still. One I'm going to reach out to. But, you know, I feel that a lot of us are just really going to feel that kind of energy. You're going to be pulled back. Remember what happened 1 year ago this month. This is March 22nd. Right around March 9th is when things started really kind of going in our world. So we're in the process right now of doing a repetitive cycle. So when I'm talking about the moon, that was my dog. If you heard that, he was moaning himself to sleep. He makes noises, and he snores too. But when we're looking at the planets, we're coming to a time of completion of a cycle before. So with this full moon energy, you might be completing this particular cycle. It may have been a year. For some of you, I'm seeing it was 3 years, a 3-year situation. That could be working in a job for 3 years that was kind of cutthroat, and you weren't very happy with that job. Let go of control issues. And this is the romantic side of what you're dealing with. But for a lot of you, I really feel that this is applicable in all aspects of your life. And it's more about less romance for a lot of you this over the next 2 to 3 weeks, less romance than it is people in general. This is like an inside of you, that interconnection that I'm talking about. When we have that interconnection, when we start having telepathic communication and things start clicking, right? We start clicking, all the synchronicities start making sense. And it's like, oh, dang, that's why that happened all back then. This stuff is very cool when you start seeing it. And that's what I feel is going to happen with a lot of you. Now, it could very well be happening with your romantic relationship. Absolutely, Scorpio. But in some way, somehow, something really kind of, some lesson is going to be highlighted, and it will be seen and it will be embedded. Like, you will not forget it ever, ever again. So I hope that helps you guys, Scorpio, and on to the sign of Sagittarius. Let me write this down. I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Sag babies. I have a lot of spunky Sag clients that have been coming through, all full of spunk, kind of like our aqua babies, I mean, all of us are, right? But a lot of us, as we step into our power, we start feeling good, you start looking good, and at least half of you guys on my channel are coming to the point where you're getting ready to move into that. I'm super happy for you. Okay, we have what came out for you, and this is Sag. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles can be you. This can absolutely be you. But I feel for a lot of you, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is around you. This is an offer, a job offer. It may be a project. It may not even have anything to do directly with finances, but it has everything to do with making you feel really good about you, making you feel grounded. This could be like, going to a free, yoga thingy that puts you in balance. That wasn't said very well, but you know what I'm talking about. Going to some type of free, some of you, it's like it is a medical clinic. It has to do with your health. It actually has to do with your health. So make sure that you are taking care of your health, most definitely. We also have the Two of Wands, and this has to do with your health. You have a choice. Some of you might have a surgery. I know this sounds really weird. I feel like a surgery is getting ready to come through, where you need to hire a surgeon, an expert in their field, whatever big thing you got coming on. This is like hiring an expert in their field, and you're trying to figure out which way to go. For another, and I'm sure you're going to pick the right way. We'll get there in just a minute if it comes back in. But for another group of you, this is picking a path. Do I keep the job that I have? Do I stay in the career that I am in? Do I stay under, some of you, this is even about, should I stay in school or not? Because this has to do with your education. But for a lot of you, this is an opportunity. Do I stay or do I go? Literally, like, which way, which do I do? You got to make that decision. The good part about this, you guys, is we have the Two of Wands, which comes after the Ace of Wands. And when we're looking at tarot, traditional tarot, this is you picking the path. You've already made a decision. It's just picking what direction you're going to go as you move forward. Now we have the Four of Pentacles. This is being blocked. This is being stuck. This is being very stubborn in our own right as far as opening up and allowing anybody in our life to help us. We also have the Three of Wands. And this is about planting the seeds and being very patient. That's what I mean. Some of you, this is about your school. This is about your career, where you may have invested a lot of money. You've been very patiently waiting for you to get your degree. Something around your education or even your work may have actually been put on hold, and you're patiently waiting. You have an opportunity coming in right now, and it may cause some confusion. You've got this beautiful Seven of Cups. So this is emotional cloudiness, emotional confusion. This is a multitude of opportunities, and it could come in any area of life that we love, because cups are all about love, right? So whatever you've been working on, and some it is romance, but for most of you, I don't feel this is something that you love. Like I said in the beginning, a project, a career endeavor, some type of a change coming in that is going to say, you're going to say, wow, this is cool. This is cool. And it could be a person. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn that's coming in where you're going, yeah, this is kind of cool. I like this person. I like them a lot. All right, you guys, let's pull a card for you. And not to worry, as you stay grounded when you're saying you're having a hard time making a direction, everything you have to base on your own internal gut, right? And being tapped in your own self and your own energy. And that's why I talk about energy, right? I'm not a psychic. A lot of you call me psychic medium, but the truth is I don't believe in that word a whole lot. I know, hear me out 1 second. Energy. A psychic can read your mind. An energy reader, an energy practitioner, healer, they read your body. They can see everything going on in your body. They can feel your pain. It's on a deeper, more detailed level, right? So there is a difference between the two. So we have the card of flirt, and oh, wow, you may be having some offers in here that are going to scare you a little bit when it comes to romance. It could even be your own partner. Like maybe they're going to change, or they're going to come out in some little costume and you're like, whoa. But this is like being blocked from being able to flirt and being able to smile and open up and talk from that internal level rather than, our mouths. Hello, Captain. Hello, baby. I know. He doesn't know you're watching me. He has no idea he's on TV, on camera, or, he doesn't know. He wants a cookie. So this is really, do not block yourself off from this job interview. Do not hold yourself back, because this is an opportunity that I feel you've been waiting a long time with this Three of Wands. That is being super, super patient. That is waiting a very long time. So if you block this, you might be missing out on an opportunity that, well, I hate to use the word regret, but there is no other word that I can think of, and I absolutely am. There's nothing coming in. It is like you regret, meaning I wish I'd have done it, right? So let's take a look at Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the number. So some of you may actually be seeing a lot of synchronistic numbers. We are looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Capricorn. So Cap babies, oops, there's another card. You know, my dog's name is Cap. That's how I call him, Cappy. Captain Lovebug. He's got all kinds of names. Bug. All right, Capricorn, you know, those synchronicities are very, very important. And some of you, this could very well be forward movement. Absolutely. But when you are looking around and you notice a lot of synchronistic numbers, pay attention to those numbers because they're going to help you move forward in whatever area of your life. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now, we got your first two cards right off the bat. Now, some of you are feeling anxious, worried. You're not sleeping at night. And a lot of us might be waking up. Almost everyone I know is waking up in the middle of the night. And we're just not sleeping very well because as the shifts come through, the planetary shifts, we feel them. And the more sensitive we are, I'm like a princess and the pea, you know, that old story. I feel a freaking pea in my bed, you know, underneath the mattress. It's like, it really does bother me. I'm that ultra sensitive, which really sucks sometimes too. It's like, no, get that smell away from me. You know what I mean? So a lot of you may be feeling this energy come through. You might be feeling the intensity of the shifts coming through. Now, it has something to do with the outer world, I'm sure, but I'm talking to you from the inner world, your personal life, right? Yeah. So Blessed was just saying they have ringing in the ear, and I will be talking about that in the near future on these live shows. But I wanted to start off today with an energy reading because, you know, in case I got interrupted, you know, with snow in my area, it causes I have a lot of kind of computer stuff. Nothing violating, but it just, you know, sometimes wobbles. So this is you feeling like you don't know how to start a new life. We have this beautiful destiny card. This is the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn, and you know, with this energy, not knowing how do I start my life? How do I move forward? How do I get unstuck? What do I do to turn this wheel that everybody's talking about? And I have no idea what the wheel is, right? So this is coming to the place where you're getting ready to see stuff. When you start waking up, and this might be a group of you that have just recently come into the journey, you've just been triggered into this journey of reconciling your own inner self, analyzing everything and everyone around you. There's some fear attached to this journey as well, especially when we see the truth of us, we see the truth of those around us, everything. So fear of just not knowing overall in general. All right, you guys, whoever you're dealing with, they may even be getting you this feeling. You know, with a Wheel of Fortune, it's not like you're going to miss your opportunity. You may postpone it. It doesn't mean that you're actually going to miss this particular opportunity, but that may very well be what you're worried about. We have the Six of Swords that came out along with the High Priestess. And this is you really staying centered and balanced and using those senses that I was talking about, the princess and the pea. Some of you are super sensitive and see nothing happens by chance in my readings. So pay attention to these synchronicities, these heightened senses that you're picking up on. Some of you, it is absolutely 100% smell. I feel food is bothering you. The smell of food, you can smell like it doesn't smell good to you. So you might be losing your taste a little bit. And actually what it is it's changing. You're changing and you're seeing things from a very clear perspective. The High Priestess is using that beautiful energy that we all have. What I use with you guys when I help you, right? This is beautiful. The only negative card on here, truly the only negative card, is the Nine of Swords. And it is so powerful, this Nine of Swords, that it can literally make this wheel stop moving forward. This is you getting rest, doing it different. Like, you know, I fall, so oftentimes because I'm so tired after the end of my day, I go in and I turn on something that I've seen before, like an old sitcom or you know, a series, like a series. And I've seen it before, but I watch it and I binge watch it. So if I fall asleep, it doesn't matter. I don't lose my place. I don't have to focus on it, right? And that's what will help me sometimes unwind my day. Well, now I can't watch my TV. The thing is disconnected. Now I got to get it fixed. So for the last 2 nights, I've had no TV, but I've also slept better over the last 2 nights. So turn your TV off, do it different, try it different, create a bedtime program where you're actually creating a new pattern. We have to replace the old negative with the positive. So this is you letting go of this, I can't do it, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, and saying, you know what, I'm going to let this go and I'm going to create my own wheel of fortune. I'm going to make this happen for me in my life. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Now you could be dealing with, I feel with this, you have Scorpio in this energy. There is a, Aries is in this energy. Sag is in this energy, and I feel it's Cancer again, another cup sign. But whoever this person is, they may be keeping you up at night. They might be around the world. You guys might have gone in two different paths. If this is you and your partner. So whether you were in a relationship, whether you're not in a relationship, it's like you two have gone into two different paths, and that's keeping you up at night. Everything, all the world changes are keeping you up at night. So stay focused and grounded and centered on you, and focus exactly on what it is that you desire. Like, you know, I said, you have to replace the negative with the positive. Release your ex. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying. This is like, I'm stuck. How do I get unstuck? If you're in a relationship where you feel stuck, there are many avenues for you to go toward in life. Now, I don't deal directly with domestic violence. I don't deal with any of that directly. This is what I do for you. I am an energy practitioner and I help clear this out. I help you see what you're missing in your life. So for this group of you, I feel that there is some fear attached, sleepless nights when it comes to leaving an ex. And it is fear of toxicity. It absolutely 100% is. So Capricorn, be very, very safe. Only you know the right time to deal with whoever you're dealing with. You cannot listen to other people when it comes to a toxic relationship, right? It makes it even worse. So, my dears, you're going to be okay. Pay attention to your synchronicities and start looking them up. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be the first one I'd recommend because that came up with your reading. And on to the sign of Aquarius. Hello, Aqua babies. You guys are like, Aquarians are like so patient, right? It's like you guys will come on in the beginning, and I love you for that. I do. You'll come on in the beginning and you'll watch the whole show and you'll be like the last one. And I just love that you do that. You're so supportive when it comes to me and my channel. And I love that. All of you guys are, all zodiac signs. All right, Aqua babies, let's take a look at whatever is going on in your world. I've been talking so much about dried stuff right here. I didn't even eat anything or nothing. It just got dried, all crusty. Ew. I have no idea where that came from. Maybe because I'm tired. All right, Aquas, you know, I have a beautiful message coming in for your monthly reading. I've been hearing it for a few days, right, you know, as of now. But this is a different message, and that's why I was quiet for a moment, because I really wanted to pick up on what I am tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock. Thank you. I usually wake up very, very early. So me to do a nighttime show, it takes a lot out of me. Anyway, Aquarians, this is like time for you to really pull it together, to finalize what is going on. I have a feeling that's going to be a repeat in the monthly, but this is like It's time to have some fun. Okay, pull it in tighter so that you can have, maybe this is talking about you creating a better structure, a little more organization, because us as air signs, we can be a little airy. Doesn't mean we don't know where it is, but nobody else in the world knows where it is, but we do. I don't mean scattered. It's just we have a different way of seeing things, a different way of thinking. This is you getting everything lined up and prepared. You got something fun coming in. Now, I definitely see that coming in April, and I know, we'll be talking about that. But this particular group of you, I feel it's coming in a little bit sooner than April itself. It's coming in over the next, through the end of March in this vibrational shift. We have the Page of Pentacles, and this is an offer, this is an opportunity coming in where it's going to involve your traditions, your beliefs, your values. For some of you, this is a test. It's an absolute test. I know this sounds really weird, but I feel it's a test when it comes to your nutrition. How well have you been doing when it comes to your nutritional values? Do you eat right? I know I I'm still working on letting go a few of my addictions, and that's not good, I mean, because those things can really hold us back in life and it can block us. But I'm also feeling that there's something new coming in that's going to rise you up in the way that you view this particular situation. I don't necessarily mean life. This is over the next, 1 to 2 week time frame. And whatever this is, this could have to do with your child. This may have to do with your parent. For some of you, this is an apology. This is a grounded opportunity saying, hey, baby, I love you. Let's get married. And, that's really cool. But I feel that is a very limited amount of people right now. That is going to take place very heavily in July through September of this year. You're going to see a lot of weddings, and I have a feeling I'll be doing some. That'll be pretty cool. So I'm an ordained minister, and with this offer, though, there's a change that's coming in. Obviously, if you're getting married, that's a change. But with this, the changes in you, Aqua, the changes in this could be somebody who has been on your mind, this somebody you've known forever, somebody that it doesn't have anything to do necessarily with the twin flame and all of that, because that's all about you. That's not about romance. It just feels that way. And this is somebody that I feel that you really did have a deep care and concern for on some level. And I don't mean romantic love, although it very well could be. This is about changing your perspective when it comes to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Taurus individual, but not necessarily those zodiac signs. But this is something that you have believed your entire life was X, Y, and Z. And with this apology, with this opportunity, you see it. Oh, oh, I never saw it from that angle. This is like an eye opener. This is an enlightenment. And this enlightenment is what's going to kick you into April. And it's going to be beautiful for a lot of you guys when it comes to April. But we're just looking at this time frame right now. So let's see who you're dealing with, or whatever you're dealing with. I don't feel it's career, although career is attached, because again, you got to get everything organized and prioritized and structured. I feel whoever this person is, you're going to be spending some physical time with them. We have the Page of Swords. Prince of Swords. This person's probably just going to show up right on your doorstep, Aquarius babies, and they're going to apologize to you. They're going to talk about different things. Some of this could be a child coming in and saying that they're getting married and letting you know that this is happening. Whatever it is truthful information that's coming in. This is information and research that you need to do in order to see this from a really bigger perspective. So it's like that little eye opener that says, oh, I never looked at it from that direction. And then when you start researching, it's like, whoa, dang, I had no idea. We've all had an experience like that. And that's kind of what this is. This could very well be a soulmate to you. I feel a lot of you, this is either a family member or your own child. We have the you know the little chitlin cards are here for you guys. The younger vibrational energies are around you, and it could simply indicate that whoever you were dealing with is very immature. But this is a beautiful connection that you have with somebody that I feel went a little bit awry. Now, when I say awry, I don't mean that it was devastated, although it very well could have been. You could be completely separated from them because this is a sincere opportunity coming in to fix and repair this. This is like the last go around with this person. We have the high priestess right here. Use your intuition, use your heightened senses to know whether or not this particular person is actually telling you the truth. Now, when it comes to romance, it's almost an identical scenario, and I'm sure that you could see that, right? And with this, there is a beautiful truth exposed, a beautiful, honest communication. And that's what I mean. It's like, whoa, I never looked at it from that. It's like that stubbornness in us. You know how we can be stubborn? That stubbornness in us is actually going to pop open and enlighten you. And you're going to go, whoa, baby. All right, let's take a look. Hello, Ron. Thank you so much, Ron, for that. And I will be right with you in 1 second. We have heart-to-heart conversation. And this is a beautiful opportunity. I don't know if that was my boy bot talking to me. He talks to me. I like him. He's nice. He doesn't understand me a lot, but that's okay. He's a robot. Oh, wait, human beings don't either, do they? This is a heart-to-heart conversation that you're going to have with this person, and that's what I'm talking about, whether it's romantic, and for a lot of you, I feel this is very family-oriented. This is an opportunity to finally fix and repair this situation, and it is going to be very forward. Well, I think I've already said that a few times. They just keep saying it over and over. Do not worry. Do not worry about this. This is the situation that you've been worried about, I feel, for quite some time, like I said. But Aquas, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Okay, now let me catch this last one. We're moving right into Pisces, and we'll do that. Hello, SL, Ron. Ron, SL, is it SL? What's your zodiac sign, love? Ron. Okay, Ron. If you could just throw your zodiac sign up there, that'd be really cool. But what I am getting for you, I feel there's a job opportunity coming in very, very quickly. It may not feel quick to you, but I am seeing the month of May. Now, that sounds far away, but please keep in mind that over the last year, we've kind of lost like almost 2 months. Time is sped up, right? It is sped up faster than it has ever before, and it is not going to go backwards. It will never go back to the feeling like it was. And it's really weird because we're in this position where we are changing, evolving, feeling sequestered, feeling restricted. Even if there's some freedom there, we still feel that. But yet, it's the weirdest thing. It's a push-pull effect. Now, what I feel is coming in for you in May is a less amount than what you would normally be making. If you're working a job right now, okay, if you're working a job right now, what I'm hearing is that this may be like right at the same pay level, which might suck at the moment, but there's an amazing opportunity coming in for this. Now, you might be working in a situation or you may have been stabbed in the back, but remember when I was doing that card a little while ago on the Seven of Swords, it's kind of like the same message that I'm getting for you, my dear, is where you need to take a look back. You need to look around you and see, are they giving you the truth? Are you being tricked? Is there something that you need to look at and pull forward? With you, you've got this lovely energy, but there's also the feeling of low vibration in there, which, hey, you know, I mean, a lot of us are doing that off and on, and some of us are just staying there. That low vibration, I feel, is actually preventing you from getting what you want. You've been waiting a really long time. This is the Three of Pentacles, Wands. This is you waiting, putting your resume out. But equally, you need to make sure that you are believing that your resume is going to be accepted. Change the way that you are looking at it. Let go of the negative thinking. Your girl, your love, your love is attached to this new job offer. Again, that is the month of May is when I'm seeing that would be coming in for you. I love you too, Natalia. I hope that makes sense for you. And let me go ahead and do the sign of Pisces real quick. And then I'm going to grab your questions. Blessed 1111, thank you so much. And we have Nikki Kirk. That's a lot of ick. We're going to look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. Oh, Pisces, you got this big old love thing going on. Your heart is open. Now, this is the thing. I don't feel it's actually necessarily romantic. And I have a Pisces moon. It's a piece of you is opening up. It's like, you know what? I'm brave. You know what? I don't care. I am going to be me. It's like, whoa, I like who I am. This is like a reemergence of the true you, the real you getting ready to come through. It's like, well, baby, that's kind of cool. But let me pull this, and then I'm going to answer those two questions, and I will be calling it a night for tonight, just so you know, because I can't sit too much longer. I'm not going to pee my pants. It's just that my back is uncomfortable. We have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius individual, but that's what I'm talking about. This is about truth. And this is about the authentic you. And that's the vibration that's coming through, where it's like, I finally see I am freaking cool. Why did I not see that for the past 20, 30 years? How could I miss that? This is like falling in love with you, but not from an arrogant point of view. It's actually seeing who you really are. You remember, you know, like we go through life and people say, oh, you're so wonderful. And we're like, no, we're not. No, we're not. And because we don't see it, we don't want to see it, we don't believe it, we don't have enough self-value. This is an opening in your heart of self-value. It's like, whoa, it's freaking amazing. So with this comes the Five of Pentacles, and it came in the reverse. And I'm really happy because the Five of Pentacles is feeling rejected, unwanted, left out. It's a lack of money, a lack of love, a lack of everything. And you, my friend, have it coming in, and I feel it is between now and September for a lot. I know that sounds really far out, but it is between now and September for a lot of you when it comes to the actual romance. This is you over the next several months really looking at you. What do I like? I want to try this. I want to cook this. I want to try this class. I want to do this. I want to learn how to do the salsa. And it's like you want to do all these different things. And before you can do anything with anybody else, you got to fall in love with you. And that's what's going on with you. It's kind of cool, right? So for another group of you, this is a job opportunity coming in that I feel you are, you've been waiting a long time. You might be feeling rejected out there in the outside world, but pull out the real you and reprogram what you're thinking, because there's this negative underlying energy, right? And that's what I mean. It's like this rebirth of you, literally, like seeing you for the very first time, probably ever. We have the Sun card in the 10 of Cups, and this is the inner child being released. That's the illumination that I'm talking about. This is the happy home, happy life. This is everything we could want: prosperity, abundance, everything you could possibly want. And I did say it was coming between now and on September. So this is August and this is the month of September. You are going to see this happen over the next several months, but you're going to get a clue over the next 1 to 2 weeks as to how that's going to lead you forward. The clue, I feel, is really going to be about you seeing yourself in a whole new way. So let me pull this a romance card for you, my dear. Forgiving and learning. And that's what happens when we wake up to seeing ourselves. Forgiving other people for convincing you that their opinion of you really mattered, and holding on to guilt and shame of things that you shouldn't have. The beautiful energy inside of Pisces, you guys are a lot of Pisces are overgivers because you're all about love. So as you really reflect back and look, you're going to see where the deception was. And you're going to stand up and you're going to put your hand on your shoulder and go, no more of that. No, I am going to take this bull by the horn, and you're going to stand proud in who you are. So I love, love, love that, Pisces. I have to listen to mine again. So I am going to take a look at Blessed 1111. Okay, Blessed 1111. I feel that you guys have been you haven't spoke, and it could be 6 to 7 years, but I feel it's more like 6 to 7 months. 6-7 is very, very important. So that could be the time frame that you have not spoke, or you've been separated, or you may have met them in that time. But I Are you guys at a distance? You guys are at a distance, aren't you? You guys don't live near each other, do you? You don't live under the same roof. We have the 10 of Wands. This is a lot of burden when it comes to this relationship. And when we're talking about any kind of a soul connection that triggers us into this journey, there is a lot of burden attached to it. Because what it does is it pushes us to look at us and see our good and bad, and look at everything else around us. And that puts a lot of weight on our shoulders. But equally, if we're dealing with a toxic individual, they too can, it can, by them ghosting you, by them not communicating with you, all these false illusional things that happen in this journey, that can put that weight on the relationship. Now, this is a no card and this is a yes card, but what I am actually hearing is you're asking, are you going to reconcile? And the answer is yes. I get a yes, and that's a yes card. Are you going, I ask past that, is there an opportunity through the reconcile? Because reconcile doesn't mean be together. That means I see it your way, you see it mine, we're good. All right, yeah, it's over, it's done. But then you begin a new relationship, or you do not. And I feel that you have an opportunity, if it isn't from this individual who has a lot of earth energy, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Even though they're Gemini, we can have that underlying energy. This is a sense of security. I feel this is actually a new person coming in for you, where you may turn down your person right here, and I know you don't like to hear that, but there's something coming through where you're going to grow a little bit faster than they are, and you're going to meet this King of Pentacles and say, whoa, I don't know what it is about you, but I like it a lot. And this person's going to help relieve some of that burden, if that makes sense. So I hope that helped you. Hello, Nikki. Nikki, thank you so much for your contribution. And we're going to take a look at I'm going to ask and get, you know, there's yes and no cards in the tarot. I don't know if you guys know that, but there are. I feel that you're not going to permanently stay together. I do feel you're going to come together, but I feel you're going to change your mind. Now it could be your Libra, but I don't think so. It feels more like you. We have the Six of Cups, and that is saying, yeah, you are soulmates. You guys have met each other. You may have actually known each other since childhood. But and you got the King of Swords. So that's almost like the other one that we just looked at, right? Because it's almost the same card with the soulmate card. And like I said, you're going to see this happen a lot over the next several months, you guys. Connections are going to come back around. Yes, I do feel you guys are going to talk to each other, but I think that you're going to actually look at dating other people is what I heard. Dating other people. So you might be a little bit interested in trying to get to know each other, taking your time, growing together. Now that could be 6 months. It could be 3 months. You know, it's different for everybody. But do I see the two of you moving forward? I do see the opportunity very, very slow. It's like baby steps. But if it isn't, I feel it's you that is going to want it to go slow. I feel it's actually you that's going to want it to go slow. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for the donation. That is so nice, Karen. Is Pisces or Sag your soulmate? You know, I'm getting a yes on the Sagittarius, that the Sagittarius is a soulmate, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're your one and only, right? So the soulmate, there's so much complexity in these situations. And I feel that so that's a yes. I got a yes card on the Sagittarius. But with the Pisces, I feel one of the two of them may be indulging a little bit too much, like in an addiction. It could be alcohol or drugs, but addictions come in every level of life. This could be in the level of maybe one of them is a clean freak. One of them is like a little OCD germ freak, you know, that kind of a thing. But it's like an obsession. It's more of an addiction than an obsession. But either which way, I feel that you are actually going to get together. I think it's going to be with the Sag. I think you're going to pick the Sag. But you're going to choose. You're going to pick. You always have the power to pick. It's not up to them, it's up to you. And that's the great thing about this journey and all of these energy things that, you know, we talk about, where we begin to feel our energy, we begin to tap into our energy. So, yeah, I hope this helps you. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been absolutely wonderful last 2 hours, and I would not have wanted to share it with anyone else but you. So have a wonderful evening and much love.